Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Happy Father's Day to everybody. I was trying not to say this, but I dread Father's Day. Most of you probably know my father passed away when I was 9. Plus, his birthday usually falls on Father's Day and a bunch of other things. And Father's Day is not my favorite holiday, but a happy Father's Day all the same to everybody out there. Oh, and as you can see, it is chilly here in Connecticut today. It is about 48 or 49 degrees here at 3:30 a.m. All right, so that's your time and your weather. Now for your news. No, I'm just kidding. All right, now seriously, some of the best videos I feel that I do are not just one story. I'll see a story, and it'll get my blood boiling, or get my hopes up or something. And then I'll see another story, and maybe another story, maybe 2 or 3 stories. And then I start to get this bigger picture. That's when I start just rushing to get out here and setting up the camera and everything. I think some of those are some of the best videos I make. Today's one of those mornings. The first story. Okay, I see Biden fall off his bike. I saw this yesterday down in Delaware, and it's on TMZ. It's on all the viral stuff. And I knew this. The same exact thing happened to me about eight or 9 days ago. My seat's up real high. I'm 6'3". My seat's up real high, and I have to swing my leg up to get it over the seat when I stop. And sometimes you're just not paying attention, and your leg gets hung up on the seat, and you just crash over. I think Biden had these things called toe cages. I hate them. I never use them because stuff like this happens with him. And he fell over. Okay. All right. Big deal. I love it. He's 80 years old and he bounced back up. He bounced up faster than I did. Seriously. And it's more of it hurts your pride. It does, man. I saw, at first thing I look at, I see somebody in a car over here, people across the street, and they're trying not to look. They're trying like they didn't see it, and it's just embarrassing. It hurts your pride. Anyway, Joe bounces back up and starts talking about it. I'm fine. Starts answering questions. I love the dude, man. All right, but then as soon as I saw this video, I was like, they're gonna make, the Trump lovers are gonna make a big deal out of this. It's gonna be their next. Well, I didn't start thinking this yet. I was thinking it's gonna be their next let's go Brandon moment, and sure enough, it's gonna be. All right, so this morning I come across a story from Donald Trump himself. He actually puts out a video, like a 20-something or teen, of him hitting a golf ball. And then Biden on his bike, and you hear woo, bing, and you see penciled in golf ball hit Biden on the head, and he falls over. This is from Donald Trump himself. This is again, I don't get it. This guy's 80 years old. This is something first of all, it's something I would expect from a 20-something. Taking pleasure in somebody falling down. It's like those videos where you see somebody get hit in the crotch, man. Like America's Funniest Home Videos. I don't get it. Those, when I see somebody get hit anywhere, I don't find pleasure. I can't watch that stuff. I don't find pleasure in people hurting themselves. I never got that. But anyway, and I started thinking about presidents, even like Reagan, Kennedy. All the presidents of the United States. I mean, would any of them ever make a video, and not in kind-hearted fun, but a mean video like this, like a bullying video, ha, you fell down kind of video, an 80-year-old man, and it's good. I guarantee this video is going to become the Let's Go Brandon thing. I would not be surprised at all to see this on a flag somewhere. Trump hitting a golf ball and Biden getting knocked. I guarantee this is going to be their next Let's Go Brandon moment. And okay, so I saw this. And again, it's just one of those moments that I feel America is just so divided in what they like. Then I came across this other story. I'm going to have all the links down for these below. Lindsey Graham, I almost forgot his first. How can you forget Lindsey? Lindsey Graham. This is just in the last day or two, and he was at a conference, a Republican conference or a religious conference somewhere, and he's talking about Donald Trump. And he's talking about, don't you miss the days when people feared Donald Trump? Then he goes, I was scared of him. Don't you miss those days when everybody was scared of Donald Trump? Nobody would talk back to him. Don't you miss those days? And as I watch this, I start thinking about the bullying video, laughing at Biden. And then I think about Lindsey Graham talking about how he enjoys having a authoritarian. That's I don't see any other word for it. Authoritarian president, somebody you could fear, somebody that scares me, and I like it. And the first thing that popped into my head is if this isn't a true beta male, like the definition of a beta male, I don't know what is. He's in love with this leader because this guy scares everybody else and scares him too. So he feels like he's being controlled by fear by this guy, this guy that he worships, that he adores. If that isn't the very definition, first of all, of a sick mind, but a beta male, I don't know what is. And it makes me think all these Trump supporters are beta males. And I started thinking about it more. And I fear Donald Trump, but I fear him in a bad way. I'm scared for America. I'm scared for all the people on the edges, the people that don't conform, the people that are innovative, that think differently, that act differently. And that's where I started seeing a bigger picture. People like Lindsey Graham that love the fear that Donald Trump put in everybody. I started thinking about it. Why do they feel comfort in fear? So I tried to get into their head. And it's because I think they think they're invisible. They conform. There's no reason he's going to come after me. He's going to come after all those other people that don't fit in. And that started to make sense. When you see what happened in Idaho, everything that with Black Lives Matter and all that, anybody on the edges. And I started wondering, like I said, how come they fear him? Because they fear him because they think he's going to punish the people that don't conform. And being an artist and just the kind of personality I am, like I said, I remember from when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I was being babysat, and my babysitter told me, you have to obey me. And I remember, I still remember that. I was like, F you, man. And I've never conformed. And then I started thinking about, it's a true definition of authoritarian. Like what other country reminds you of that, where the leader, you have to conform? The first thing that came to mind was China, where, the whole country, you're an outcast if you don't conform. You get reported to the government if you don't conform. Then I started thinking about Trump and the way he admired Kim Jong-il, because he controlled, his millions of people feared him. And Kim Jong-il, and that's what Donald Trump admired about Kim Jong-il. And this is the very stuff that scares the hell out of me. And these people that think, I don't know, I think they think that they blend in, and somehow then everybody else is going to be punished because they're doing the right thing and fitting in and conforming. They love the right God, they're the right color, they say the right things, they dress like everybody else, then they're not going to get singled out by the leader. But he's going to pick on everybody else that doesn't fit in. And that's perfect because those people scare me. And that's the big picture I started getting. This bully, authoritarian, juvenile, arrogant narcissist that had to run. I don't believe for 1 second that Trump actually created this video where he's hitting the golf ball. I don't think he has the skills to do that. I even doubt if I have the skills. Well, I could probably do that. I'm sure somebody else. But right from the desk of Donald Trump, I'll have the video down below. And this is the stuff that embarrasses me, that makes me pray to God that he never enters the White House again. It's an embarrassment for normal Americans that when a supposed U.S. president acts like this. I think of Bush and Michelle Obama. That's some of my proudest moments, when I see the 4 or 5 the living presidents together. That makes me feel like America is together, that we're all in this together. It's kind of the opposite of Trump making these videos about hitting Biden in the head with a golf ball. You know, and it's just a bigger difference between this half of America and this half. All right, you guys have a great Sunday and have a great Father's Day.